96, when I was 10 years old, 30 years ago, I was making videos with family and friends. Born in 85 in Oregon. Been online since 95, been or longer. Been making over 30,000 videos, a lot of terrible videos, some good videos. I'm here trying to organize my stuff in the back. My Ozawa, Oatmeal Joey Arnold, Oja, Oatmeal Joey Arnold, Oja, wall. All the stuff that I throw on my wall, trying to see what sticks. What's gonna stick? Throwing it all on the wall. Throwing all my Oja, my life, my everything on the wall. The Oza wall. A lot of it might be bad. Look at my face. It's melting like oatmeal. And man, I was homeschooled. I was homeschooled, man. And I'm doing all this stuff, running around. And grew up in a ghetto in Oregon. I went to homeschool, went to public high school, went to a Bible college in New York and West Virginia, ran around, went on mission trips in Idaho and Quebec and Hawaii, lived in Portland, worked in a lot of places like restaurants and the Word of Life Inn and Bible camps. There were 5 summers, 2 winters, ran around, did things, messed up. People started lying about me, but then I messed up too. But then there's a conflation, and it's really interesting, really boring, really great, really fantastic. And I'm making a big deal about it, and maybe I should. And I'm talking a little bit weird and a little bit not normal because in real life, I don't really talk like this, but you wouldn't know. But I wanted to do a fake intro video right now, even though I already did it. I already did an intro like this before, and I probably shouldn't do that in every video. And I don't think I do, but I wanted to practice. I wanted to try to practice doing this little thingamabobber, where I try to outline my life, where I try to tell you, ooh, I was born in Oregon, and ooh, I did this, and ooh, I hanged out with these people and those people and these groups, and ran around trying to make videos and drawing and dancing and sticking my goddamn mice in a tree. And I always try to tell the story, but it's like here I am trying to do some business too, trying to reorganize my stuff here in the goddamn Arnold attic. This is the Arnold attic, you know, you've never seen it before, but I've been here, but in the other one a few years ago it was a lot darker. There's a lot of boxes, a lot of different things that I've talked about, but it's like who who would ever stick mice in a tree? But that's what I did. Hell yeah. That's right. Mr. Clevis, what is this all about? What's this gangster gonna do, man? What's this red dog gonna do when he's stuck in the attic and try to get out? He's not stuck in the basement. He doesn't know anybody named Jeffrey. That wouldn't work. I wouldn't get banned, but maybe I did. That makes sense. Does it make sense? I don't know. But I feel like I'm misunderstood sometimes. And maybe it's my fault. But it's like, maybe it's the headache. And I gotta clear my goddamn ears. And I don't do that. I came here to try to grab some stuff. That's why I drove over today to this location. This secret location. It's not really a secret, but you wouldn't know. Clues about what? What's the question? Are you talking about where we are, what we do, and who am I? Yeah, if you have any questions, you gotta let me know because I've already probably answered. Masonry? I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't. I'm not a goddamn Mason. They say that George Washington might have been, or some of the founding fathers might have been, but there might be different kinds of goddamn Freemasons. I'm just a Billy Breaker stuck in an Oza wall. I'm just a big red dog Mickey Moorhead going to New York, trying to break out of the ghetto and trying to pop a collar and make trouble in the neighborhood with the Crips and the Bloods because I sometimes I wore red and blue in high school because Tommy Thomas was like, yeah, how about you do that? I don't know if he was the one that maybe it was the other guys that said it, but it was like, man, that was a joke, and I was a big joke, but it was also kind of fun because I got a little bit of publicity. Cooked, cooler. Am I cooler? Am I cooked? I'm pretty cooked because right now I got a little bit of a headache. It seems like the magnesium's not, it's not setting in yet. Slow it down. Take a breath. Man, I can't slow it down. I can't slow it down. I'm not like this all the time. Not all the time, man. Not all the time. I'm putting up a little bit of an act, but it's semi-real and semi-not real. It's a little bit of both because I'm a little bit of everything and nothing at the same time. And I know you don't have to tell me. Oh yeah, it's a full moon, so I'm turning. Is it? Yeah, is it? I don't know. Am I turning into a werewolf? Am I supposed to appear in another episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer? Am I supposed to be Seth Green? Am I supposed to make another episode of Star Wars Robot Chicken? Am I supposed to appear in the new Austin Powers movie because Austin Powers and Harry Potter are my parents? And that's why I look like this, and this is why I act like this, and this is why I have over 30,000 videos that nobody saw. Over 30,000 videos, and I have over many thousands of hours of content online, millions of things. And this is why I always post on all the websites? Is this why I have over 50 YouTube channels? Is this why I have over 10,000 videos on YouTube that you've never seen? Man, am I on a blizzard? There is a highway right next to us. A goddamn highway. Do I need a haircut, man? Do I need? I got a haircut recently, man. A goat? I'm some kind of goat. If I were to outline my life, I'd say once upon a time I grew up in a ghetto in Oregon, and I went off to college in New York and West Virginia, and did ministries around the East Coast for three years, from 2004 to 2007, and it was an adventure to be all around, as far down as probably South Carolina. I remember the killer ants, the red ants, whatever they have in South Carolina, and I remember just going around with the CMT Children Ministry team with John Brown and the other ministries, and the Super Bowl thing that the Word of Life has, and several different things that we had during those 3 years on the East Coast and Quebec, and that was a big part of my life, bigger than the first 19 years. And then I was off in Hawaii with the Salvation Army for a year, and then I was living on my own in Portland, Oregon, and then I was teaching English in Vietnam, and then I ended up coming back and working on some things that I've talked about that I've always worked on sometimes, but I've especially started working on it more after I returned to America in 2017, after 5 years in Vietnam teaching English, running around, and with all the trolls coming in, especially after 2009, online and a little bit offline before that, but especially 2009, trolls coming in on the internet, especially on YouTube. Especially on YouTube is where I got a lot of trolls. I got a lot of trolls. Bro, born in 85, you can do the math. Born in 85, what do you think? What do you think, man? Would you look 41? Now, man, I shouldn't have told you, because I know you're not going to do the math. A lot of people wouldn't do the math, and not a lot of people are going to think about what I say. You might think about what I say. That's right. You might think, but you're an exception. Probably you are an exception. You might be listening, but a lot of people don't. I put out so many videos, and I probably shouldn't have, but I did. You might say, you shouldn't have did it. You might not. I don't know what you would say. Improv. Is this improv? Am I improvising even though I'm just like repeating what I've already repeated a little bit? Like I'm just like, man. I'm like, you get what I'm saying? I'm just like, I'm just going over my story. It's not really creative in a way. I mean, some of it might be creative, I'd probably say this is pretty creative, but a lot of it is just me repeating what I've already said so many times. But a lot of people haven't seen my videos. And that's great. That's terrible. That's great and terrible at the same time. You know what I'm saying? But I want people to know stuff, and that's why I sometimes try to repeat myself, but I'm not totally repeating myself. And there's always new people, and oh man, oh man, why do I have a headache? Oh man, how can I make a video? How can I go live and go through my this goddamn stories unit? I like saying goddamn, even though part of me doesn't really like to say it, but I kind of find it funny. It's kind of funny to say goddamn. Is it possible for me to get through all this? I don't know. Let me think about it. I'm gonna think about it. Two keyboards. What am I gonna do with them? Filter. My face is a filter. Oh, can you read that? If you say so, but you're not really gonna distract me. I don't really, I'm not really, I can handle, I can actually handle a lot of stuff. But I've made some jokes about my grandpa. This is the name of my grandpa. I don't know if you can actually read it because it might be, the goddamn mirror might be mirroring the letters. That's a little bit disappointing. Ooh, that guy. Oh, what am I doing with that? Why do I have this? In the world. Da-da. I probably picked the wrong day to come. A day where I'm like under the weather. Especially under the weather. What is this? NFL, regular Nintendo. Can you see this? Regular Nintendo game. What is this? Time Changer. Well, I like that one. I like that movie. What is this? Paintbrush. You want to paint? Oh man, have I failed at becoming an influencer? Oh, this is number 3. This is number 3. This is the. This is. Now there's a number that says 3 on it because I'm missing that one. I should probably put it over here. I remember. And this guy. You're probably wondering, who is that guy? Yeah. How about that? Probably wonder. Has my name on it, apparently. Back in '98. It looks like I got one of the things. First book award with the Awanas, in case you're wondering. Maybe I should put that in a box or something. I got this lunch box that I got from Oatmeal Joey, the neighbors. Oh, you guys put them in here. Super Mario 64. Still got my thing in the bobber, my cartridge for that. Then this is one of the things that I got with the date on it. 1999. Got that in '99. Is the Timothy Award. It says Timothy Award, and it says 2 Timothy 2:15. Workmanship. People don't need to be ashamed. And that was a big deal. And there was the other one that was similar with Word of Life that I got around the same time. There's the other part that what happened to it? Oh yeah, and then I remember this. Still got this Hook, one of my favorites. Yep. Yeah, then I got Winnie the Pooh. What is this? Calculator. I got some belts because of my brother. My brother was in Taekwondo, and he became a yellow belt, and he became like a blue belt, purple belt. He almost became a black belt. In Taekwondo, we had a place next to 7-Eleven, just down the road in Forest Grove, next to Cornelius, next to Wiz Bank. Videos, where we got the videos and the video games. Let's see, what else have we got? What? Listen. Pottery, I believe my brother made this thing. What does that say? What does that say at the bottom? No, it says CA, crystal. No, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that. It says, what does this say? FANLP. What does that mean? Is that some kind of band or something? What is it? Why did my younger sister make this? What does it mean? Is there a story behind it? This is a box, and we would always put videotapes in here. What is this? A master mechanic hand and power tools, and yet we would always put videos in them, in this thing. Music player, thing in the bomber. What is this? What is this? What is this? Walkman? Tom Horn. Books from Grandpa. Huh. A DVD drive. What am I supposed to do with this? Oh no. Indian guy. Who's this Indian guy? It says Roseburg. I don't know. Donkey. We could probably put some stuff in here. Maybe. Where did I get this from? Star Wars. Blanket. What is that? A sewing machine? Blanket. What do I have here? Steps. What is this? Keith Green. We've got Keith Green here. What is this? Piper Dance. I don't know what this is. Groban. Folk Years. More. Coffee maker. Hammer. Printer. Book. Where did I get this book from? Who is this guy? You know, you probably wonder who that guy is. Why would somebody send it to me? Why? What else? Got this. Grew up with one of these farmhouses. Fisher Price. There's a puppy that I grew up with. Where's my daddy? Where's my daddy? Why did I put it here? It doesn't belong there. It's in the farmhouse. Jarvis. Laura Jarvis. Wait, who's Jarvis? What in the world? Laura Jarvis. April. Okay. What about this one? Yep. Yep. Okay. Picture of me as a baby. What do I do? What are my options? First birthday, my first birthday. My first birthday. Wow, let me, wow, 1986, probably 1986. Is that what it says? I'll have to look at the back. Pretty sure that's what it is. Here I am on a pony in 88. I was 3. I remember this. There I am, little 3-year-old Oatmeal on a pony. I thought it was a horse. Apparently it was just a pony. Little pony. Yep. Another one. Here's another one. I'm so distracted by my current face. Like, who's that guy behind? Did I hold up the right picture? What is that? That's me. How about that? Where do I put that? What's this? Oh. Oh. Yes. Animals. I was thinking about doing one about the animals. Oh. $19.91. Muffins Kittens. Muffin had kittens. 1992. Easter 92. Is that what it says? Easter 92? Could be. Okie dokie. The people from the cooking class, 2002. What do I do with this? Okay. 93 and 94. Go. Oh, my sister drew this when she was 3. No, wait. 5. Wait. First one is 3, then 5. Okay, and then what else? Is there another one? Baseball. Playing baseball. I was playing baseball. 3. With Lionel Liberty. Hmm. 94. Hmm. 94. The world. From the moon. Oh, why did I color it brown or red? What's that all about? What was I thinking? What is this? 93. What is that? What is that? What's that supposed to be? Trees? People? Fighting? Horses? It's me? What was I doing? What was I drawing? What is this? 93? Solar system? Okay. Oh. Neighbors. Remember those people? That was in '93. I got some of this scanned. I mean, literally thousands and thousands. I got tubs and tubs, like many of these tubs full of these, I don't know how many dozens of these tubs of stuff that I was going through the past 10 years or more, probably longer than the last 10 years, especially. I mean, mostly since roughly 2018. It's going through dozens and dozens of these green bins. Do you see how big this thing is? I don't know, just all sorts of stuff. I mean, lots of papers and pictures and drawings and documents. So a bunch of random stuff that wasn't organized for the most part. A lot of stuff wasn't organized. Then I was organizing and then reorganizing and then reorganizing again multiple times over the years, especially the last 8 years or all my life in some ways, but I get better at it sometimes, a little bit, I don't know, and I try to get better at it and stuff. Then I change my mind sometimes about things, but you know, I make a little progress sometimes here and there. You know, little bit. Trying to decide how many, what do I want to take? I might as well just take them all. I'm gonna take them back and work on some of this stuff. Let's see, what is it? 95, what do we got here? Christmas play, I was in a Christmas play, okay. Some kind of, what is this? Some kind of reunion? Oh, it looks like, John Pickett and, Charles Pickett. These were the brothers of my mom's mom. And then Charles had a funeral that we went to, probably 2022 or something, in Seattle. We went to that. And, who is this? Thomas Nicholas? Who's this guy? Who's that? Mr. Bishop. What year is this? Something I drew. It's like somebody's in a boat, and it's an American flag looking for gold on a wave. Looking for gold on a treasure island, probably. Is that what's happening? What is this? June 1991. What is it? Is this somebody saying hi and some people? I don't know. Thought it was Santa Claus. Apparently not. Jeff Van Holt. autographed. It's autographed. Can you see that? He was a famous musician, and my mom got it autographed. Black Sabbath, Jesus Christ Superstar, 1999 in Portland. And so my mom went and saw it and got an autograph because she was excited about it for some reason. And so she did it. She did that. I think I can take this out, put it over there. I'll work on that separately. Put it in a different album. Put it in a different album because it's probably gonna go with the I want to say Duana, Irene Duana album. My mom's mom, Irene Duana Pickett. So I was thinking of putting that together, like her brothers, her sisters. So that the woman in the middle must have been her sister, Jean. She was the oldest. Like my mom's mom was the oldest. And then there was 2 brothers and a sister. And 2 of them are still around. I believe 2 of them, like John and Jean. I think Jean's in Arizona. Trying to decide what I want to deal with now, because I can only deal with so much at a time. I'm always juggling between different projects. I'm here at the moment, working on this. At the moment, working on this back here. I try to come here once a month. I try to come here once a month or so the past year. Since 2025, that's when we got this. We got this in 2025, and I try to come here once a month or more. But I come here when I can, working on all this stuff, photos and albums and hard drives, and I bring stuff here, I take stuff back home, and I juggle that. And when I'm here, that means I'm not over there and back home or wherever else, and I have to decide how often do I want to make a run over here. Oh man. I decided to come today. What is this, 2000? What do we got in this 2000 thing? Huh. I don't know. I don't know about that one. I don't know what I should do with that one. Okie dokie. Put that in the bag. 2001 to 2003. What do we have? Okay, article I wrote in 2003 titled, well, it's too bad you can't read it. You'll always be you. And here's a picture. Last email, dated February 2003. She sent this email to me. Little devil 544. She sent it to me February 16. She's like, look, I'm a blonde. And, she just sent it to me because, she wanted to. And so she did. And we would talk about stuff because we always did. We would stay in communication. At least around that time we were. There were times where we lost contact. I didn't know where she was for a few years when she moved out of the neighborhood. And I felt like she was gone forever. Let's see, 2002, I made this in my graphic design class. Yeah, good. Sonia Mac. Where did Sonia Mac go? I don't know. Anybody know what happened to Sonia Mac? I don't know what happened to her. I'm trying to figure this out, but I don't know. I don't know what happened. Oh my, what is this? Thank you for everything. Who wrote this? Merry Christmas. Does it have a name? Does it have a name? Anybody? I don't know. Looking at this, somebody wrote it. It says 87. What does it say? 80? What does that say? KB on it? Somebody wrote it. Might have been somebody in Hawaii when I was living in Hawaii, working with Salvation Army in Hawaii. Probably somebody wrote it then to me. I don't know. Probably sure. Let's see. We'll look at this one now. 2004. What do we got? 2004. Let's see. My brother graduating Spartan, probably. Building a carpet ball table, gutter ball, pocket ball table. Grades. I got grades here. Huh. What do I do with that? Let's go to the next one. What is this? 2005? Okay, what is it for 2005? Somebody was on TV. Getting married in 2005? Philippians 24@yahoo.com. Ooh, 2005. One of my email addresses. What do I do with this? What do I do with it? Mars 2005. Huh. No. Don't know. One step at a time. 2006, okay? Looking at 2006 now. Family reunion, but I was in New York, probably. Let's see. 2007. Let's see, what do we have for 2007? Yeah, that's not 2007. Is it? Not sure. Oh, okay. I got, what is this? 2009. Don't have. I just have one thing. A little bit lame. Almost nothing. Almost got nothing here. That's everything I have for that part. Let's see. 2007, 2006, 95. What am I doing with 95? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do with that? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do with that? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do with that? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do with that? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do with that? What do I want to do with that? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? Two sewing machines? What? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do with that? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do with that? Oh, I should have brought a pen. And a marker. Oops. Honestly, I don't. 2008. 2008? I don't think that's 2008. Has to be a different year. Must be a different year. Come on. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? What do I want to do with that? What do I want to do? Aromas? Come on. Boyer? Joy Boyer, 87, Forest Grove. Who is that? I don't know. What do I do with that? 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 Anybody have any questions? Let me know. What do I do with that? What do I do with that? What do I do with that? What do I do? What do I do with it? Meow. Meow. And meow. Believe those were some of the cats we had. It looks like Forest Grove, and it looks like early on, probably 85 or something. One of those late 80s, the last half of the 80s. Probably my Uncle Brian. Stuffed animals. 85. July 85, Meet the Dolls. Four. What kind of face is that? Did you see that? Like, what was I doing? No, you probably can't see it. Probably too far away. Andrew Morose, Pastor Andrew. Remember that? You remember them? Yeah. They were stayed at their house probably around 2004. Andrew Moreau's house from Ukraine, I believe Ukraine. Ironically enough, with stuff in the news the last few years with Ukraine, when I went to his house, stayed at his house. 2004, New York, probably 2004, 2005. Hopped on a plane for a Christmas break. Came back for the Word of Life Bible Institute. Yeah. I don't know. When did I write this? Summer is booked for life almost. It seems like I'm almost through with being a kid, and it's sad, but happy. I'm in the same type of whatever, watermelon, that Ricky was, and I hope I have time to mature. I'll be working soon, and who knows, I might get respect, but that's not important anyway. Doing God's will is the most, the only thing that is important in being a witness is what I need to grow on. Salvation Army camp wasn't bad, and the Word of Life camp was awesome. I think I can say that I can't wait for Christmas and school, and I hope I see Tiffany again. I'm sure I'll be more outgoing this year than ever before. I'm beginning to not care what people think about me, but I still got a little more to go. Katie's not that bad, or me back. But hey, see Will, my brother Ricky, is graduate twice before I graduate even once. I need to pray for my cool dad to stay cool and not just do selfish things. I also will pray for my mom to stay strong and that she can help people at True Hope. I'll be praying for True Hope in their group, their youth group, to grow too. Hope to see you again on the pep side. Yo, email me anytime at bumblelow@yahoo.com. So I wrote that. I'm gonna say it was probably around 2001, 2002. I don't know, was that some kind of email or some kind of article? Looks like an article. Grades. Here's some of the grades that I got in 2002. Do I want to deal with these papers now or later? I don't know. Do I want to try to read some of this stuff now or later? Now or later? I don't know. Anybody want me to read something else? You want me to read something else? You want me to read another thing? I probably did it because the background noise is so annoying. Probably is. Probably is really annoying. Probably is. That's too bad. It's too bad that the background noise is annoying. I was thinking about reading more. If you really want me to, let me know. Otherwise, I probably won't. If I don't see anybody say anything in the next 5 seconds, I probably won't do anything. And I probably won't. I don't expect anybody to say anything. If you want me to read one of these, I might read another article that I wrote back in 2002 or 2003. Some of the stuff that I wrote. Nope, nobody wants me to read anything? Okay, that's great. And right. What's the next? What do we have? Let's see, what is this? 2008? 2008. What do I want to do with all this stuff? Took all these things and pictures. I was scanning them over the years. Over the years, I was scanning some of the stuff. Not buckets, containers full of stuff. And there, some of them were in albums and stuff. And I take them out and reorganize, put them in other albums, put them in other things in the folders, scan them or not scan them in different ways, scan them with a phone or scan them with a scanner, and reorganize, and then try to figure out how do I want to organize it. Do I want to organize it by person, by place, by time, like by date, by year?